Hello, people, and welcome to Mace Gaming. So, today we are doing a Mario Kart World tier list, and these are based on my opinion. So, this is not the definitive tier list. All right, guys. So, let's get started. First of all, we have Mario Bros. Circuit, and this track is pretty good as a starting track. Probably one of the best starting tracks in the series because it has it has a glider, it has multiple paths, it has a spiral, it has rails and all that stuff. It teaches the player about the game. So I would like to put that into A tier right now. I mean, it doesn't have rails and walls, alright? It doesn't have the most tech. But it's a good track. I'll actually put this in B tier. Because it doesn't go as far. Oh, wait. Doesn't it have a backwards variant, too? Bro, I keep forgetting about that. It has a backwards variant. So, I'll put that in A tier. Just for the backwards variant. And also, it'll be in B tier. Crown City. Crown City is a city track. So, yeah. And I haven't really played any of the tour city tracks before. This track has 3 sections. The first section, you start at the bridge, and you go through the track or whatever, and you get to this little alleyway, and there's one shortcut, and you get into this straightaway, which has like rails to trick on and stuff. So yeah, that section 1's pretty cool. Section 2, you get to go on to the on the buildings or whatever. And on section 3, you go down and back to that like finish line that you pass on section 1. So, I mean, Crown City does have tech. It has paths, and it's a pretty good track overall. I mean, it's probably better than. I mean, it's not better because Mario Kart Circuit has a backward variant too. So we'll put that in B tier. We have Whistle Stop Summit, which is a very tech heavy track, and you know me, I like tech heavy track. You know me, I like tech heavy tracks, and you probably do because you're watching this video. So Whistle Stop Summit is immediately going in S tier for all of the tech and stuff it has to do, because whenever a track has tech, it makes it 10,000 times more fun. DK Spaceport. Alright, DK Spaceport is an interesting one because it's an interesting track because it's about the DK arcade game, the DK whatever game, and so yeah, it's a pretty cool like design. But the actual track though, I mean, it's just, you start off at like a section, there's like a little shortcut, you can skip a turn, and then you can skip another turn, but then it's just like straightaways and like trickable stuff. But it's still a fun track, so I'll put DK Spaceport in B tier below Crown City. But now here are things start to get a little bad. Desert Hills. I know it's bad, you know it's bad, and everyone knows it's bad. So, that's gonna go into D tier. Shy Guy Bazaar is a really good track. To be honest, it has multiple paths. It has so many shortcuts. There's so many paths. There's even like an alternate route where you get to go through Daisy's Palace and stuff, which is really cool. So we'll put Shy Guy Bazaar in the. I'll put the top of 8. I'll put at the top of 8. No, Daisy's Palace is such a good track too. So based on that, it goes into the S tier. Same for this track, Wario Stadium, because in the N64 version, it looks like just a ton of dirt hills and stuff. But now it actually looks like a stadium thing. It actually looks like a stadium. There's like fire, there's flames, there's shortcuts, there's stuff. There's But yeah, that's an easy S tier. I think I'll go above Shy Guy Bazaar. I don't know about Whistle Stop Summit though. Whistle Stop. Oh, those. That's a hard. That's a hard. We'll keep it right there for now. But yeah, Water Stadium has like everything. There's a charge jump shortcut. There's a rail shortcut. There's a mushroom shortcut, and there's like optional paths and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to do on Wario Stadium. So I think that's why I could go in the S tier. Actually, I'm gonna put it above Whistle Stop Summit for the optional paths. Airship Fortress. All right. This track is kinda like, it's really good because this Airship Fortress, of course, is a really good. It's a goated track, but it doesn't. They changed. The only thing they changed is that they added like rails, and that's kind of it. Yeah, the only thing I can say about this is that it's really good. It's only for the tech, because the tech makes this track really good. So I'll put it in A tier, probably below Mario Bros. Circuit. DK Pass. All right, DK Pass. This one has a lot of tech you can do. Like, there's a wall ride shortcut you can do. There's another wall ride shortcut you can do right after the wall ride shortcut. And then there's a tree shortcut, which has many variations of how you could do it. But like after that, I mean, they did improve it. Like, it used to be like had like a ton of like hills. well, it used to like be like you're out in the wilderness. Now it's like a skiing resort. It's a skiing resort. I like that. It's kind of giving the feeling of how they changed Choco Mountain, but DK Pass just has more tech. So I'll put this in A tier, just because of the tech. I'll put it above Airship Fortress. Starview Peak, more like Starview Mid. I'm kind of joking about that, but Starview Peak's aesthetic is so good though. Like, we can't stop talking about Starview Peak's aesthetic and like visuals, because they look so good, especially at nighttime. Starview Peak, it has good like stat, but the tag, there's like some tag, there's like strats you can do, but like, I mean, there's one major shortcut on the track. Actually, is there two major shortcuts because of the new shortcut that's been added very recently? There's been like a little charge jump shortcut where you use a mushroom and you charge jump. It has been used in the world record before, but I don't know if people are gonna use it online. But anyways, I feel like Starview Peak is a good track. It saves it for it because of the aesthetic. The shortcuts are I mean, I'm gonna put this. I don't know. Reminds me of Rosalina's Observatory. I'm gonna put this above DK Space Floor. Ooh, Sky High Sunday. Okay, this is like a lot of people's like one of the people's like favorite tracks, just because they changed it so much from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to Worlds. Like, there's so much of a difference. But like, Sky High Sunday has tech, it has everything like that. It's just I love the Candyland design. So I'm gonna put this at the top of B tier. I don't think it's an A tier track. It doesn't really have, it only has like one major shortcut. Well, no, two major shortcuts. Water Shipyard, this is one of the tracks that has to deal with water physics. And water physics are kind of weird in this game. So, but for the track itself, it does have some shortcuts. It has a beginning shortcut, there's a little rail shortcut, and there's a mushroom shortcut. And there's some cool tech in the world record too. But the water physics just make it so, like, it's like, I don't know, this might be our first C tier. Koopa Troopa Beach, bro. Koopa Troopa Beach. I mean, it's like, it's a beach. It's a beach. It's just Koopa Beach too, but it's not a party. At least it did that to it, so I'm gonna put it in. I'm put it at the top of D tier. Faraway Oasis. I really like Faraway Oasis because of the animals. I like the waterfall. Like you can see right down here. I like the gap jumps. There's like a gap jump. There's tech. There's some tech, especially with the bison. There's a new world record strat with the bison on Faraway Oasis, which is pretty cool. So, I do like it. It has mushroom shortcuts in it. You can front run the track easily. So I'll put this one. Ooh, it's definitely better than Airship Fortress, DK Pass, and Mario Bros. Circuit. Oh, I think Airship Fortress is better than DK Pass and Mario Bros. Circuit. Yeah, I think that looks good right now. Salty Speedway. Okay, hear me out. I mean, Salty Speedway is like, okay. I mean, I don't know. It's just like when you fail any of the strats, you bonk into like walls and stuff, and you have to deal with the water physics, and if you miss the glider path, then you have to go down the really slow water section at the end. And if you miss the shortcut, you have to go down the water section at the end. And the last shortcut can be really crowded because everyone's trying to take it with like green shells and fire flowers and horns and stuff, and mushrooms and mega mushrooms and all different sorts of items. So I mean, most people really like this track. This is most people's like one of their favorite tracks. I mean, I do like the tech a little bit, but I'm gonna put it right in B tier. Dino Jungle. Okay, Dino Jungle. Like, they improved it from one dinosaur that didn't move at all to 3 dinosaurs that did move. So I really liked that. And they also made it like a little dino observatory. They made it into a dino laboratory. So I kind of like that. And how it changed from Mario Kart Double Dash to Mario Kart World. So I really like that change, and I think it's better than all of these other tracks. I mean, it has strats. It has some shortcuts. I mean, it only has like 2 shroomless shortcuts and 1 major shroom cut that you need to know. So I'm gonna put this in A tier actually. Where should I put this? I'm gonna put this in A tier. And Great Question Block Ruins. This is one of the best tracks in Mario Kart ever. And I mean it by that, because it has like a lot of tech. It has mushroom shortcuts. It has shroomless shortcuts. Everyone knows the tech. You know the tech. I know the tech. My friend, no, he doesn't know the tech. Well, this track goes into S tier. I think is better than. Ooh, is this better than Whistle Stop? Yeah, I feel like Whistle Stop has a lot of rails. Cheap Falls. This might be underrated, but this track had a major glow up because of the strats, like DK Pass. Like, normally it had like just a ton of water and stuff, and it had shortcuts and stuff. But with the shortcuts, this track is so fun. It has shroom cuts. It has a shroomless shortcut. There's Tarzan, and there's multiple ways to do it. And I like the charge jump version because it's really fun to nail it. There's a strat at the beginning where you can drift and then sort of mini turbo, jump off, and then you fly off. I really like the strats. I really like the Japanese aesthetic too, kind of like Ninja Hideaway. But besides of that, I might put this in S. Ooh, do I like it more than Faraway Oasis? I do. I'll put this in S tier. Well, Dandelion Depths has probably one of the least amount of strats in like the entire game. It has 3 streamless strats. That's right ahead of Peach Beach, which has like 2 streamless strats, I think. But yeah, I think Dandelion Depths though, I feel like it has pretty good clean driving. It has like that cool aesthetic where you go into the cave and stuff. And it even has my favorite character. But I mean, like, there's like a massive straightaway to get back up. They didn't really add like anything. They thought like to get back up you have to add this like massive slope with boost panels and stuff. But besides that, I really like the track, but I really like it, but it has to go in C tier, man. I'm so sorry. It's like I like it, but I don't know. Ooh, Boo Cinema. This one's good, especially the music, the art style. It's kind of like Starview Peak, but just a little bit better. I mean, like I just really like Boo Cinema. It has good driving too. It's not on water. It's not on water, and Boo Cinema has some cool strats too, especially with like the little discs or whatever. The thing is, it only has like 2 shortcuts, and that's it. So based off of that, I'm gonna put Boo Cinema into B tier, like right there. Oh, yeah, I think that's a good place. Okay, Dry Bones Burnout. This is a really good track. I mean, is it an S tier track? Yeah, I mean, I really like this track. I really do. But, I mean, nah. I mean, I like Cheap Cheap Falls more. I like Shy Guy Bazaar more. I like a lot of tracks more. It has cool paths and stuff. That's the major thing of this track. It has a lot of paths that you can go on. It has some cool, like, driving techniques, too. It feels clean to drive on. Yeah, and based off of that, I'm gonna put Dry Bones Burnout at the top of A tier. I also like the Dry Bones aesthetic to it. I love Dry Bones. Moo Moo Meadows. Alright. Moo Moo Meadows is it's a mid track because they added it back in 8 Deluxe and Wii. So it's like track after track after track 3 times. And I don't know. Like Sky High Sunday, they had a reason to bring it back, but Moo Moo Meadows, they didn't really have a reason to bring it back, except for the cow. And there's some cool driving techniques too. I mean, most of them I can't do, but I mean, they're shown off right here. But I like the driving techniques. It's just so inconsistent to get all of them off. So I don't know. I don't think it's better than DK Spaceport. I'll put it in C tier. Ooh, Choco Mountain. This is kind of like DK Pass, except it's for like football and charging chucks. And I mean I don't really like charging chuck as much as Shy Guy. Choco Mountain. I mean, it has a few driving techniques. It has that streamer shortcut at the beginning, and but this track is very bagging focused, especially at the end with the big giant shortcuts. And this track has a pretty slim road too. Let's not mention that, except for like that section when you're going up the big giant hill or whatever. But it's kind of slim, so it's like chaos space. I'm gonna put this. Ooh, This might be D tier. Yeah, this might be D tier. It's worse than Water Shipyard. Okay, Toad's Factory. Okay, this is gonna be a controversial one. I don't think Toad's Factory is good. I don't think it's good at all. I mean, I like the strategy at the end and the track itself with the item boxes and it's around Toad. But they didn't really change anything about it except for like free roam, which it's okay. and the couple rails they added. But like that's it. I'm gonna put it at the top of C tier. Bowser's Castle. This is my worst track. Well, I mean it's not my worst track, but I mean, okay, it's my worst track. Because everyone knows how to do the strats really consistently, and when I try to do them, I always fail. Bowser's Castle, though, it's an amazing track just for the strats and all the shroomless shortcuts, and even the shroom cuts are kind of good because of the lava. I mean, I kind of do. They kind of do have beef with the lava because on like that lava shortcut, and when I go through it and I release a drift, I will just go flying off sometimes because I don't know why. There's like a rock or something under the lava. But Bowser's Castle, it's a really good track. It's one of the best tracks in the game because it's like, you think it's just a normal castle, and then you go up this giant lava thing, and you go to explore this like cloud area. It's really cool, except for Free Roam. Free Roam is just kind of, like, what? Because there's not really anything to do in Free Roam. But aside of that, it is a top track in the entire game. I would say it's like here. I don't think it's like the best for me. Okay, Acorn Heights. I really like Acorn Heights. My friend really likes Acorn Heights too, because of all the strats. This would be an S tier for him, but this might be an S tier too. Like, what is this? I mean, I really like Acorn Heights. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in S, but at the bottom, it's not as good as cheap balls and stuff. It's probably better than Dry Bones Burnout for me. I really like Acorn Heights, especially with like the trees and like the cute vines and like Wiggler and stuff. And it has some good strats, especially the vine shortcut at the end and the shortcut and the pole shortcut. Those are pretty good, so I like that. Mario Circuit. Mario Circuit, they did like nothing to it except they added a Mario statue and they made it be 3 laps instead of they combined all 3 Mario circuits, and that's kind of it. I'm gonna put it in D tier. I'm gonna put it above Chocolate Mountain. Peach Stadium. Alright, I really like Peach Stadium. It's a Peach like circuit track. It's the first one, I think. Yeah, I think it's the first Peach circuit track. I don't know if I'm missing one. Put the track right here. But I really like Peach Stadium because it has a starting shortcut. I like the shortcuts being at the start instead of the end, and it has a cool streamless shortcuts that I can't do because they're so freaking hard. Okay, but I like the strats. I like the theme around Peach's Castle, so I'll put this one. I might actually put this one like here. It's not better than Boost Cinema for me. Rainbow Road. This track made me cry. This is just a beauty all around. If you haven't checked out Rainbow Road, go buy Mario Kart World or go check out Rainbow Road for the first time. You probably already got spoiled on it, but it's such a good track. This is going in S tier right there. And that is the full tier list of Mario Kart World. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and goodbye.